What's going on, YouTube? Out on the FVKING E6, 52 volt, 40 amp hour, 2000 watt nominal, 3000 watt peak hub motor e-bike. Let me get this where you can possibly see it. So 52 volt, 2000 watt. It's got a claim 3000 watt peak, two 52 volt, 20 amp hour batteries. The stickers could come off of these batteries, by the way, if you didn't like the branding. This is a metal plate. The seat is branded FVKING. Larger brake calipers than the Apex one. I do like that. Bigger brake pads, that is a plus. Fenders are not carbon fiber, fake carbon fiber, which I like. I did not like the fake carbon fiber. I do not. I still have the bike. I do not like the fake carbon fiber on the Apex one. Same style of fender though. I like the headlight on the Apex one. I can't stand the carbon fiber look. This headlight on this bike, I think it looks clean. I think it looks good. I really like it. These stickers on the fork tube protectors can be pulled off if you don't like them. 7-gear Shimano shifter. The derailleur out of the box is 100% not in alignment. I'm gonna have to go back to the house and make some adjustments on it. These are aftermarket pedals. These are not the pedals that came with the bike. I've got about 5 miles on this trip so far. I wanted to do a walk around of the bike. There was a little bit of damage from shipping. The front wheel sat right here in the box. They either knocked the box over on its side or hit it hard enough that it pushed the brake rotor into the bike, took the paint off, bent that brake rotor so bad that you couldn't spin it in the caliper. I had to pull it off, put it in a vise, and straighten it myself. I've got it functional. It's not 100% perfect. It also pushed the tread on the tire into the seat and put about a 1/2 inch tear in the seat. I put some thread on it just to hold it together, hopefully keep it from tearing more. But what a good looking bike. I think this thing looks great. You guys let me know what you think. I like the style. I actually like the branding. I did see that EKX has this bike with their branding, which EKX has like the Frigo X2 style bikes as well. So you should be seeing more of these probably on Amazon. I got this one off of Newegg with the FVKING branding. It's got a decent display. Get the kickstand up. So one thing I can say, I've already got 5 miles on it. We've lost some voltage, but compared to the Apex on torque, so rolling here, we're around 4 miles an hour according to the dash. I'm going to pull up on the front and hammer the throttle, and at least the front tire wants to come off the ground. The Apex, unless you were at a stop and had a foot on the ground, you can't get the front tire off the ground. Now, I almost completely looped this thing earlier, and maybe it's the balance of the weight on the bike, and you can hear the battery bouncing, but I think with a little practice, if you're looking for a bike that will get the front tire off the ground, this definitely has more capability than the Apex in that department. One more and then we'll go. It's got a higher top speed. I haven't GPS'd it yet, but based on the dash, if it's even close, has a higher top speed for sure. Okay, we're gonna stop doing that. So what else can I say? Wow, it's a nice bike. It's definitely got more get up and go torquiness. I mean, just look at the way this thing took off. The Apex, I like the Apex, but this thing just so much more torque. Like even once I let off, the immediate torque when I hit the throttle Now, I hate the grips and throttle they put on here. This thing is awful. I mean, look at this. That's straight out of the box. That just, it moves around in your hand. So does the other side. Terrible. I've got a full twist throttle on the way to try to resolve that. As well as the other issues that I discussed. The derailleur wanting to throw the chain off because it's not in alignment. It actually could be bent. I haven't looked at it close from the damage to the box, and it's probably, I can't say that's the seller's fault. You know, it came FedEx. They are not gentle when it comes to even packages that list keep this side up and fragile. They're just assholes when it comes to that stuff. Excuse my language. So let's see if we can get top speed out of this thing real quick. So pricing. This bike was around $1,500 with shipping. 15 and some change before tax. The Apex, if it's not on sale, is around $1,500 with shipping. This bike, all day win, in my opinion, for the price, if you're not getting the Apex on sale. I think it looks better. I think it's got more torque, more power. It's got 40 amp hours of battery instead of 30, and it's at a higher voltage. If you could catch this bike on sale from EKX or FVKING, awesome bike. Now to the negative. So I technically got this yesterday, charged the batteries, took it out for a ride. Immediately, and if you guys are hearing a lot of wind noise, I lost the windbreak to my inside the helmet mount. Came off, don't know where it went. Gonna get a new mic soon. Back off that subject. I took this out yesterday after I charged the batteries. And at one point, I hit 46 or 47 miles an hour, according to this dash. Awesome. So I'm ripping this thing. I'm 10 miles maybe into my trip, and I'm pinning the throttle on this thing like the whole trip. After 10 or 11 miles, top speed dropped down to like 30 miles an hour. Battery voltage, like now, battery voltage started at like 58.8 volts. After about 11 miles of pretty aggressive riding, the voltage was around 52.8, I believe. There's a voltage indicator right there. So once I hit that 52 sitting, like once you let off the throttle, any voltage that comes up from voltage drag, once I hit that 52.7.8, this thing dogged out. It lost so much torque and power. It probably still had a ton of range, but it just won't run those top speeds or have that torque once you get these batteries down far enough. A little bit disappointing. I would have hoped you'd got more top end out of this bike for longer with the 40 amp hours of battery, but it is what it is. For what it is, getting 11 miles of pretty aggressive riding, and then probably another 30 on top of that at 28, because the battery had barely moved. There are 5 blocks here. It was teetering on and off of the first block at that point. So I think the low voltage set on this thing is like 41 volts. So we still had a long way to go to 41 volts. So if you're bike pathing this thing or commuting in a city type area and 30 miles an hour is good for you, this bike's probably going to get killer range. I do have the full twist throttle. I know I don't know if I got off subject on that earlier. I've got the full twist throttle coming. About to end this video, trying not to make it too long. While it's still got decent power, decent voltage, we're gonna go climb this little hill over here, just so you guys can see how it does on that. Other than the battery rattling, this thing rattles like crazy. That's a pretty steep hill right there. I mean, and this bike is out here ripping. I can tell you the Apex does not like that hill right there. Probably have to go tighten the battery mounts back up. Does have a lot of noise in that battery. I tightened them this morning and put some Loctite, blue Loctite. So there we go, YouTube. That's the FVKING E6. Let me know what you all think. Appreciate y'all catching the video. Hopefully have some more content out soon. Get the full twist throttle on it. Maybe take it out for an actual range test. Definitely going to put some time on this bike. As I said, Newegg. Check it out on Newegg or look for it at EKX wherever they're sold. You all have a great day.